2, 1.
You can think it's a basilisk.
All right. I'm just gonna let Britt do it from now on.
Oh, that's no fun. I'll stop then. You can do it.
No, it's fine. It's one less thing that I have to do.
But I don't want to do it unless I'm interrupting you.
Oh, well then we'll figure it out.
We'll do it together.
We'll
Maybe you
compromise.
can interrupt me for a while.
Let's punch this thing in the face. Let's go. I'm ready.
So let me swap this back to roll 20. Okay, so when when the big oozy thing disappeared, dissolved.
Dissolved.
Disapparated?
It's very Harry
She said
Potter.
Harry Potter,
indeed.
so yeah. Um, did it leave behind any loot?
No. It kind
Okay.
of tends to dissolve
Acid,
things.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it could have been magical loot.
That's true.
No.
Magical protection.
It's a pile of gross and smoking and hissing goo.
Okay. I would like to. I mentioned that we should see if there's anything of use in this room, like just kind of inspect the room in general, real quick before we move on.
I'd like to inspect the walls if I can, seeing if there's anything written, any plans, since there's obviously like scrawling.
Wait, can we first interrogate this fucking guy over here?
I can't speak his language. I don't understand.
You're the only one that
can.
can. You do
Let's
it
go
and
talk to him.
you do it and do it quietly, and then report back to us.
All right, I'm gonna go over there and do that.
Wait, does it speak fear? It speaks
Only.
fear. Bring it to me.
What?
I will scare it into talking.
While they're interrogating that, I'm sending Whitney back into the other room, but staying as far to the ceiling as possible to get a bet and like circling it like quite a few times to just get a really good read of what's in the room, what's in the room to like hide behind. Is there anything else in the room except for what's in smack dab in the middle? All that kind of stuff.
So Whitney sees a couple more of those statues in really awkward positions scattered around the room. There are some pillars in the room offering a bit of cover. And in the center of the room is this lizard thing just kind of moseying around, minding its own business insofar as it's able.
Okay, so this just like a big rock in the middle next to it?
Yeah, it's not tall enough to like hide behind unless you're like a gnome. It's just a rock.
And these gray things are the statues that you were talking about?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's a
Alright.
couple of statues and then there's the pillars. Whitney might need to make a constitution save if she's, looking at things.
Does it have dark vision to see her? Because is there light in that room yet?
Let
And
me
also
see.
she's stealth.
Right. I don't know if it's so much whether it can see her as it is whether she can see it.
Well, she's not making eye contact with it.
If a creature and the two of them can see each other. Okay. So this thing, it does have dark vision, but she's stealth.
Yeah.
Okay. Just checking,
She just flies in, like makes a couple circles around the outside of the room, and then flies back again.
Okay.
I
Cool.
have to concentrate on the walls for any hieroglyphs as much as I would
Right.
love to interrogate a kobold. My goddess first.
So you don't need to roll since you've like made the rolls to notice that they're there and what they are. This just kind of continues the story. This section of the wall seems as though it's been smeared with blood, not in any discernible pattern, just as if someone.
What kind of blood? What consistency?
Give me a nature check.
And how old and etc.
Mm-hmm.
I've been in lots of torture rooms. I've seen lots of blood. I could probably animal blood, people blood. There's probably a difference, right, when it dries.
Yeah, you've been in enough torture rooms specifically to know that this is drow blood. And this particular section of the story talks about loss involvement in trapping Curiosity, and in blood above loss has been written in drow the word betrayer.
Why are they trying to reform this? I can't allow this to happen. I head back over to my companions. Why? I'm going to murder her. I'm going to take her skin, I'm going to peel it inside out, and then I'm going to force her to eat it.
I ask her what's got her so tilted.
Funnily enough, Calithra says this, and the camera pans over to this kobold that's like, oh, when she finds out that this happened, she's going to peel my skin off and eat it. No. And he's like freaking out.
Who's gonna peel your skin off and eat it?
Is that like fried chicken skin when like you just want to peel the skin off the fried chicken and eat it? Is that what that?
Chickens are like descended from lizards, so it might be. I've never eaten gator or anything, but if you have out there,
It tastes
chat,
like chicken.
let us know how that is.
It's delicious.
Yeah.
I believe it.
It's really
But anyway, so you ask it who, and it says the dead thing that came and got the prisoner that we weren't supposed to let out. Oh, and then the dead thing said not to let anybody in, but we've done that too. Oh.
There was some. Oh.
I could understand it.
Yeah.
He is saying the dead thing. The dead thing is who did this.
There was something in here they let out that shouldn't have been.
They weren't supposed to let anybody in. Yeah, and then what he said, weren't supposed to let anything out, right? Is that what he said?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Ask him what he let out.
What did you let go? What did you let escape out of here?
He looks up and he says, the crazy one that we kept in the cell, oh, she's very powerful, but she's out now.
The crazy one.
The crazy one, yes. The jailer had her, well, jailed, but, oh, he's dead.
Yeah, I tell my group, he says the crazy one. So.
Is Nazara the crazy one?
And they have no idea what they're talking about. You could literally be talking about anything. You could be talking about his master. Its opinion does not matter. It's a lowly creature.
What does the crazy one look like?
Points at Calithra. Like that.
Okay. Yeah, the crazy one looks like you, Calithra. Probably Nazara. Was it Nazara?
Is Calithra the crazy one?
Oh, Nazara is the dead thing.
Nazara is the dead thing. All right, confirmed. Nazara was the one that you let out. You let Nazara out?
No. The crazy one and the dead one are different. Oh, they're together. They're not the same thing.
Nazara is the dead one.
Yeah.
Yes, I just said that. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So we need to figure out who the crazy one is.
I recommend that you send your bird down the other end of the tunnel and make sure nothing is approaching us.
Is Nazara still here?
No. She left.
She left. Is she coming back?
She said she might.
Nazara might come back. Or what?
I don't know for what. She took everything. Do you think she lied? Maybe she lied. Maybe she won't come back. Maybe I'll live.
You're probably not gonna live either way, but maybe you will if you tell us everything we need to know.
Ask him what's in the next room.
Yeah, what's in the next room?
Oh, don't go in there.
Don't go in there. That's not what I asked you. I asked you what is in the next room, dude. Oh, you're so hard to be friends with.
It's a thing. It's a thing, kind of like you, kind of like me. It has scales. Oh, but if you look at it, it's not good. Don't go in there.
If you look at it, what happens?
You turn into Stone.
Me thinks the statues were not originally statues.
Yeah, I don't think those statues are statues. They're people or other things that were turned into stone because they looked at it.
Nazara brought that creature here. The only reason to keep a creature of such strength is to guard something that she doesn't want found. If we defeat this creature and take said item from her, we'll be one step closer to forever banishing Curiosity from this planet.
That is, yes, I'm seeing nodding. Yes, yes. Put here to guard something. Is that correct? Dude, is that right?
Yes. Please don't kill me.
He smiles in his face with her big teeth. She's like, "Is it?
Yeah.
Huh?
I walk
Huh?
to it, I grab the little creature, and I ask you to translate for me. You're going to stand guard on this end, and we're going to go in there and kill that. You're going to come in and alert us if anyone comes from this end. Because if I come back out here or something sneaks up on us, I'm going to kill you in the most unpleasant way possible."
Yes, but I have to
No
be
buts. I shake it.
honest. I have to be honest. This is the third time I've been asked to guard something, and I'm not good at it.
Then I should just kill you now.
No. Wait.
No, I'll watch. I'm just warning you that people keep coming in and out, and people keep telling me to not let that happen, but now my friend is dead. All my friends are dead.
Is there more than one
Why
way
are
to
you
come in?
so bad at your job.
I don't know.
Okay,
Alright, hold on. I gotta powwow with these people. I gotta ask Kalitra, like, maybe we can use him as bait to distract this thing.
That's an excellent plan. You go. I take
No.
it in the direction.
Close your
No.
eyes and
No.
Whitney tell you to.
We need to. If we're gonna go in that room, then we need to have a plan. We can't just throw the guy in the room. This isn't a minotaur.
If it's a hungry basilisk, I mean, giving it something.
You cannot end your turn being in its sight line.
That's what I'm saying. What we should do is force this guy to close his eyes, run across to the other side of the room, distract it, and while it's turned away, we should either one, kill it, or we could just walk by it and sneak into the next part of wherever we are right now.
There is something in that room for certain.
Do we need it?
We need to kill it.
How are we going to kill it then?
I suggest that we cast Pass Without Trace on the party, because it's not going to be able to see us if we're stealthed, so that we can at least get into position to attack it. There are 4, Whitney has told me that there are 4 unbroken pillars in the room. I suggest that we each take a pillar so that we can hide behind it when we are not attacking it, and attempt to fell this creature before it is able to make eye contact with any of us.
What I want to do is, once we go in there, I want to cast Entangle while it's turned around. If we can get it to be stuck facing away from us, then we'll be able to open our eyes and attack it. So we'll be able
Do not basilisks have a heightened sense of smell and hearing? Like,
You could roll nature to know that.
I'm starting to recall that this is actually going to be even more difficult than we thought. I don't know anything about basilisks.
Let me see if I know anything.
I know less than nothing about basilisks.
13 for me.
Well, I rolled a 9 first. Oh, I double rolled for some reason.
They're both terrible rolls.
I was like, maybe with a 9?
No.
I don't know anything. Never mind. I don't.
Alorian and Zisa, you would know that basilisks aren't terribly, like, they're not really good at sensing things.
It is true.
Actually, yeah, that's what you two know about it. They're very slow and not terribly smart, but if they look at you, they will wreck you.
All right, so we just cannot look at this thing.
Correct. So if we were going to fight it, then we, as I said, we should split up so it can't look at more than one of us at a time, A. And B, so that we're only having one person each try to hide behind each pillar at the end of your turn. You should be able to poke out from the pillar, hit it with something, hide back behind the fucking pillar again.
All right, let's try it.
I mean, I'm just saying, if we're going to fight it, I think that's our best way of doing it.
I think it is too. I mean, I can't think of a better plan. It's stupid and slow, so as long as we hide from it and don't look it in the eyes, we should be able to kill it.
Okie dokie. So yeah, what do you guys do first?
I would like to, if she casts, well, someone has to cast a spell because I no longer have it memorized.
I have Pass Without Trace, so I'll just...
Can you cast it on everyone except for the kobold? Can you, like, choose who you're putting it on?
Yeah.
Okay, because we could just tell the kobolds that we're stealthing everyone and then go in.
Okay. I don't think we should be announcing at all that we're even getting into position. I don't think anyone should be going in the room that isn't stealthed.
Okay, fine.
He can stand guard back here. If someone comes up from behind us, we'll hear him either talking or yelling.
He's already said he's the worst guard imaginable.
Yeah, but he still mumbles and talks to himself. So if anybody's at least coming from where we came in, we'll be able to hear him talking or screaming in pain
All right,
from
so
being
I'm just
murdered.
going to say to him, like, okay, you are terrible at guarding stuff, but do your best. And if literally anyone comes in, just start screaming.
I can do that. I
Great.
would probably do that anyway, but I can do that.
Yeah, and just scream what it is if you recognize it. And then don't tell them that we're here.
Okay, scream, but don't say that you're here. And
Right.
say what it is.
If you do this well, we will spare you and you will live through this day.
Living is good. I like living. Living is
Yeah.
okay. All of my friends are dead, but I'm not dead.
Oh, you know, I really want to be your friend. So if you could just not fail at this, we could be friends.
And we'll take you somewhere and you can make more friends since your friends here are dead.
I really want to help you. You can't force me not to. So
Okay.
don't fuck this up.
I will guard. I will scream and not say that you're here.
Great. Good job. Do that. All right, guys, let's do this.
Okay. Stealth check?
I'm going to be, just as a thing for Whitney, because she can't really get up in its face. I'm going to be telling Whitney while she's stealth to swoop around the literal edges of the room, like swooping down and picking up rocks, and then going up in the air and telling her to like drop them in places that aren't like where the pillars are, to help discombobulate him in any sort of way.
Oh, what is this reminding me of? There's some dragon in some dungeon or raid and WoW that this is reminding of. It was this blind dragon and it had a gong.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I remember.
Anyway,
that was a pain in the ass. That was actually a pain in the ass fight.
Atreides?
Yeah.
I think maybe.
That was a pain in the butt. Okay.
We called it by a politically incorrect name, so.
So everybody roll stealth.
Ready?
Stealth.
And Zisa's gonna cast Pass Without Trace. And then Whitney
I wonder
never.
if when I change characters, my rolls will get better.
Maybe.
Maybe it's
We're all pretty decent.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm so stealth. Very stealth.
Yeah. You're all
Stealth and
fine.
that.
Okay. So I mentioned before we go in that when we go in, there's going to be 2 solid pillars to the left of the room and 2 to the right. I will take one of the ones on the left because I can disengage the easiest, and so can Alizarin, so she should probably also take one to the left as well.
Done.
And
Cool.
then you and Calithra take some of the others.
go in. Let's do this.
Yeah, so move your
kill-
tokens to where you want to be.
That's ideally.
Oh, I can't. Oh, that's funny. I can't actually move it like through the wall. That's funny.
Yeah,
I have to
did
actually
that.
move it. That's cool.
I did that. I did
No,
it.
y'all are going to the wrong pillars.
No, you
What
said
do you
the
mean?
left one.
No, when
Left,
we
looking at it.
like when you go in the room, like no, like you have to pretend like you're going in the room. Jesus, people.
Oh my
the
God,
the
roleplay.
ones to the south are the ones on the right. If you're walking into the room.
Oh.
See, like if you're
Well, that put us directly in front of the basilisk. What?
you're
No.
going behind the pillar. Those are broken. It's not going to
You
hide you.
can't actually, but yeah, basically.
Yeah, I mean,
So
she gets
basically,
it.
the whole party decides to play tag.
Let's
it's so
pretend
fun.
like they knew what was happening. No, Z said that pillar is also broken. There's only 4 that aren't broken.
Oh, I
There.
see. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wonderful, we did it. We know directions.
Listen.
See.
The left, and I was like, we both thought the same thing, so it's obviously not crazy. We're not crazy.
No, but if you're like your character walking into the room, there's to the left
Honestly,
side
I
of the
went
wall.
to the correct pillar initially, and then I saw everyone moving, so I panicked and started moving.
Oh, they can't see the screen, Rob.
Yes, I will.
Oh,
do
you
that.
just missed this beautiful ballet of tokens.
Sorry, chat. Everyone was very confused.
They were moving their tokens like they were in a pinball machine. It was terrible.
That was funny. Okay.
Not something that needed to be seen, anyways.
Oh, look, you moved it over. We're exactly where we're supposed to be.
Oh, look at that. We're so good.
Ta-da!
I-
Okay.
Yikes. Anyway, so after some deliberation and absolutely no tag games, you guys are positioned. The basilisk is just kind of moving around, shuffling as lizards do.
So
Jen?
rules for spellcasting. If I were you gonna try to put hold person on the basilisk? Does that even work on a basilisk? Is that what you were gonna do?
No, I want
Okay.
to cast Cure Wounds on myself because I'm at 11 HP going and fighting a fucking
Oh.
basilisk.
But yeah, I forgot
Before
to
I
do
go
that.
into rooms.
Sorry.
I would like to make sure that I am up to snuff before we go in.
I wish you'd told me that.
Bye.
I would have done it before.
I
well.
can do it on myself before we go in. I'm just asking to do that before combat starts.
Yes.
Is that- okay, we're going to allow
We
it.
can retcon that you allowed that to happen.
Okay, thank you, because healing is nice. Did it not cast? Oh, that was inflict.
I don't see it.
Hands. Oh, cast at level. I'm level 4. Da-da-da. 9. That gets me to where I need to be. Yep.
Okay.
That's 20.
Okay. I'm assuming we get one pot shot before it notices that we're all there.
You get exactly one shot, yes. Who is taking it?
Whose turn is it first?
We haven't
Lauren?
rolled initiative yet.
Well, you can decide who gets the shot, and then we roll initiative.
Oh, do you guys want me to take it and cast Entangle so it gets stuck, or does that matter? I mean, it's really slow, so I don't know if
That might be good. Because then it still like turn around if it's entangled?
I think it has to make checks for every piece of movement, doesn't it?
Let me double check. The condition is restrained? Question mark.
Yeah. Let me look.
Let me look up entangle.
Because if we can get it to like only face one direction, that would be really helpful.
Yeah. Grasping leads from the ground for the duration.
Restrained.
On the ground in the area into difficult terrain. Be restrained by the plants.
So here's an awkward thing about D&D 5e. A restrained creature's speed becomes 0. And it can't benefit from any bonus to its speed. Having a speed of 0 means you can't move tiles. It does not mean you can't rotate.
Okay.
Oh, well, that's useless then.
Attack rolls against the creature have advantage, and the creature has disadvantage.
Well, that's useful still. That's
And the
actually
creature
really
has
useful.
disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Yeah. That's
How long
totally
does that
useful.
last?
A long time.
I think it's for an hour until
Like a super long time.
Concentration is up to 1 minute. But I think it's until my next turn, right?
But the other thing to know about Entangle is that it creates a 20-foot square,
Oh yeah, you guys are too close to it.
and any creature within it is also
Yeah.
entangled.
Yeah, that's a problem. All right, never mind. Never mind. I only have one that's like super useful.
Does taking aim add bonus to things like crossbow, etc.?
No.
Prone doesn't add anything either?
Prone might. Taking aim, I would allow to give you advantage.
Okay.
If you wanted to, like, you would have to spend an action to aim.
I was hoping to, once we were in position, to start taking aim on one of its eyes.
I will allow that.
For advantage, thank you. Okay.
Okay. So, who's doing what?
I'm doing exactly what I just said.
Calithra lines up a shot with her extra time.
I suggest that before, I don't know if you want to retcon this or not. I figured we would have at least planned out our initiating attack before we got into position. I think we're just doing this in the wrong order. I suggest that maybe we start with a flaming sphere, so it's up the whole time and you can keep ramming it. Because you don't even have to technically like get in its, like, you don't even have to step out from the pillar to keep fucking ramming it, as long as you have a general idea of where it is.
That's true.
Let me see what the line of sight rules are.
But I mean, even if you do, you can just like step out and ram it and step at it.
You could also look at the reflection of the water, couldn't you? Is there enough reflection?
I can direct. It says when you move the sphere, you can direct it over barriers up to 5 feet tall and jump it across pits. So I'm assuming it can go around things too.
Yes. Yeah, it looks like you don't need to worry about line of sight. Okay, got it.
All right. I'm going to go ahead and cast Flaming Sphere then. And it says, okay, are you guys within 5 feet of it? Because if you are, you got to make a dex. You're not, right? You're further away. Okay.
No, we're not. And I would suggest that you cast it right in front of its face.
Yeah, that was my plan. And then with my bonus action, I was just going to ram its face with it. So it's 2d6 fire damage. So
something is different about the image marketplace, and I literally don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna copy from a different. Sorry, I went to go find my usual sphere token, and the image marketplace is all weird.
It's not there.
Okay, so where are you putting this?
Right in front of him.
Yes.
Like so.
Nice.
Okay. So, Flaming Sphere.
Oh, when you cast a spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, the damage increases by 1d6 for each slot level above 2nd. So is it 2 or 3d6 damage?
3.
3d6, that's what I thought. Okay. Cool.
Do you have a 3rd slot level? Or do you have...
Did you cast a 3rd level spell already? I can't remember.
I don't know if you even have 3rd level spells.
I don't think we have 3rd level yet, actually.
Right.
Never mind. Sorry. Okay, so it's 2d6 damage then.
Okay, so
and I guess
make a dex save.
Yeah, and then I'll also
So, what's your spell save DC? I think it's
higher than 11.
Yeah. So roll me that 2d6.
Okay.
Why are you making a dex save question?
No, I don't know. I was just like listening. Sorry. Roll 2d6. Yes.
Nice.
8. Okay. Ziza's like, I burped on my whip last time. I can't do it again. Okay, right. So it takes 8 points damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is it's
down to 46. Right?
Don't say other numbers when I'm doing math. There we go.
Sorry.
All right.
Click your tokens, peoples.
Yes, now we must initiate.
Yes, I'm so ready.
Oh my god, it got a 0.
But
wow.
That is the best news I've heard all day.
It is so discombobulated by being hit in the face with fire.
And I can ram it, right, with my bonus?
Yes.
Ram it with my bonus. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So ramming it does another 2d6?
I'm looking right now.
Oh, I don't
must
think
make
you
a
can
saving
take another attack. It just has to make. Oh wait, no, it does. Yep.
Okay.
Saving throw again.
So it's another 2d6.
Did you like actually? You got another 0. So roll 2d6.
Yeah.
This is a great start to this combat.
Yeah, and so he needs to save for it twice every round from this one on too. Like once when she rams it, and then also once when it ends its turn if it doesn't move.
Yeah. All right, the fight is on. Whitney Hoodston.
She picks up a rock and swoops over the top of him and drops it on his head.
Okay. Cool.
Just to keep him disoriented.
Okay.
I'm taking my shot at its eyes and hopefully hitting.
With bonus fire damage, maybe? Because it's going through the fire.
Would it go? No, they're crossbow bolts. I don't think they're not wooden crossbow bolts. Like they're passing through fire.
You would probably also have to like soak it in oil or something if you wanted it to catch fire that fast.
As much as I want that to happen, I don't think that's reasonable.
8 points of damage, and you do hit one of its eyes, but it's got another one.
Yeah.
It actually looks pretty hurt already.
Right in the eyeball.
Zisa, what would you like to do?
It's my turn again already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. Well, let's. So it says that my flaming sphere lasts for 1 minute. So does that mean it's still going? We're good, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think a minute is like 1 round of combat.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's
Like all of the turns or something. I don't know.
Yeah, let's
Or
pull
maybe
this fire back just a smidge and smash its face again with it.
All right. Roll 2d6 and I'll make another dex save. This thing's dexterity is abysmal. What the hell? Okay, it takes 9 more points of fire damage. That was a bonus action. Would you like to do anything else?
Yeah, I want to.
1 minute is 10 rounds of turns.
Okay.
I was wondering that for my spiritual weapon earlier.
Actually, well, I don't know if I can throw with it from where I am safely or not, because he still has 1 eye, right?
Yes.
All right, I'll just wait.
Okay.
That seems like a
Next
good idea.
up is Alorian.
I don't want to turn this down.
I'm going to step out from behind the pillar.
Okay.
Stab it.
Okay.
Sneak stab.
I'm sneaky.
I have a very important question.
Sure.
Are you stabbing it in the kidney?
Yes. I knew that's what it was gonna be before you even said it. It takes me. I'm peeking around the pillar, gauging all of its legs. I'm like, where the fuck would its kidney be? So I stab between the last leg and the second to last leg, hoping that it's somewhere in that general area.
It looks super wounded, but it's still alive.
Yeah, and I'm not even trying to test my luck, so I'm disengaging and going back to hide behind the fucking pillar.
All right. Lizarin, it is your turn. This thing looks super wounded. It got ganked pretty hard.
Strange question. Would you say that its head is wider than a foot?
You're gonna rock smash it in the face.
Yeah.
Probably, actually. Well, no, not a whole foot, no.
A foot's only like this big.
Like,
I think I think basilisk head is
What
bigger
size is the creature in general? What does it say the size of the creature is? In the
Medium.
Oh, well,
than- Oh.
maybe not. I was gonna say if it was large, maybe so, but if it's
It's
just
like
medium,
maybe
like
6 feet long.
Okay,
If you're like
that's more
headed
like an
1
alligator.
foot wide, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I pictured something else in my mind. I'm glad we clarified that, actually.
So are we saying
Big Harry Potter basilisk.
It looks like a Komodo dragon with like extra legs.
so are we thinking a foot?
under a foot, I think.
A little, yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna try to cast Elemental Attunement
Mhm.
and encase its head in earth.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
It will make a dex save to. What's your spell save DC?
Uh-oh.
12.
Yeah, it turns its
Oh.
head sharply to the side.
Does it
Dang
still
it.
get? Does it get any mud in its good eye?
No, it's good. It's good.
Damn
It's
it.
alright.
What prescription is its good eye?
What direction is it looking in now?
Its head is cocked towards Zisa, but still facing in the same direction.
Alright, then I'm just gonna throw a dart at it.
Okay, throw.
That'll be my turn.
Nice.
Oh, you kill it. Okay.
Yay!
The dart fucking killed something. That's awesome. 14 episodes in, and the
The
dart
lizard
killed
was
something.
like, "Oh, fuck this." It killed it.
What
Nice.
happens to it when it gets hit with the dart?
You managed to disable the basilisk before it could look at anything.
Guys, why was that literally the easiest thing we've ever done?
I know.
Because we
Because
planned.
I rolled like zeros on dex checks for the entire.
We just rammed it. So we just walked in there and hid behind some pillars, rammed it with fireballs, stabbed it in the kidney, and then darted it and it died.
And shot it in the
Shot
eye.
it in the eye.
What
Wow.
kind of bastards?
Scumbag.
This is how you do things in the Underdark.
Scumbag prophecy party.
Like
Sneak
sneaky
up on
little
your
assholes.
enemies and you kill
So-
them. I'm all for this.
So
When I noticed
as
that
the
it-
basilisk like collapses and just like lets out its final death hiss, you hear whispering voices coming from the south, and you hear them say, "Well, Zisa understands them, but everyone hears it." It's like, "Whoa, that was a lot of noise. Do you think the stone thing is dead? It might be dead. Could be dead. Maybe it's not dead. We still have this other thing. We should keep whispering. What if it wakes up? What if it doesn't wake up? Is it supposed to wake up? I don't know." And you hear another set of
Guys,
Oh god.
I like start to come out because it's dead now, right? So I sneak over to Galithra and I'm like, there's people like real close and there's something else down there.
Are they the same as the creature that stands outside there? I say, motioning to where the old kobold was.
Can I tell by their voices at all?
yeah.
Yeah, it's more of those idiots.
Good, then we
Okay.
should just go and interrogate them. We have nothing to fear.
There's something else in there.
I go over to them when I hear them
It's not
whispering.
eating them, it won't eat us. Once I discover it's
I'm
not-
like, Psst, Calithra, should we try to harvest this thing's other eyeball? For like reasons?
Yes. Begin immediately.
So what kind
We
of
need to
check would we
figure
need?
that
Is that like a
out.
medicine check to try to harvest a creature's eyeball?
Survival.
Do you have something to store it in? Because if you don't have anything glass, an eyeball is gonna break and rupture. So
I have
in the-
an empty. Yes, I have a chest so I can put it in.
All right, let me help you with that. Can I do it? I have good.
Yes, survival. If somebody helps you, you can have advantage.
While they're attempting to remove the basilisk eyeball, I scour the walls and see if there's continued text, because obviously the story of Curiosity seems to be changing each room that we go into, and I'm hoping it might give us an insight to the plans. If I don't find anything, then I immediately burst into the next room and get ready to find the kobolds, because they're stupid, and if they think one drow, then they think all drow are the same.
I hand my dagger over to Zisa, assuming that she has better animal handling than I do, being a druid, and tell her I'm here to assist her if she needs me to.
Yeah, Zisa is a pro at butchering basilisks for some reason. She knows a lot about like reptilian eyeball anatomy and just
Just
She just like pops it out.
like I'm prepping a pumpkin at Halloween. Just
Nice.
and I go, and I pop it out, and it pops in the air, and I catch it in my hand.
I mentioned that if there's time on the way out, we should see if we can harvest scales as well, but that's too time consuming to do now.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm gonna, wherever the body is, pull my dart out of it.
got it.
Before I cut this eyeball out, I did take my gloves off, and I delicately asked DeLorean, "Hold these, please."
I put them on.
They're like really baggy on your.
Yeah, I know.
arm.
I put them on and I just stand there like this until she's ready to keep their form. All right, so I take the eyeball and put it in the empty chest that I have in my sack, and then take my dagger back and kind of swish it off in the shallow water.
And I take back my gloves and slide them onto my hands.
Okay.
Do I discover anything on the walls?
Yeah, so on the walls, you see more pictograms depicting. Wow, that's redundant. You see depictions, because that's a word. You see depictions of the battle against Curiosity. And they scroll across the wall, and finally, the last pane in this room is Curiosity stabbing Avant in the chest.
Oh shit.
Curiosity is coming for her revenge.
What?
We must not allow this to happen. And I go and storm into the next room and get rid of it. It's like I had previously.
All right, team, this is what we see as we prepare to go to credits.
What?
Why do you do this to me?
Because time is time, and I can't make it go any slower. So Calithra storms in the room, and there are two kobolds that like look at her like, "Oh shit, what up?"
Right?
And
Here come that drought. Oh shit, what up?
Burst into the room like that boy on a unicycle.
I'm hoping to catch them by surprise, and they're idiots, and I can convince them that I am Nizara. So like,
they are quite stunned.
Good.
And up on a ledge behind them, actually up on like a broken pillar behind them, you can dimly see the glittering scales of a blue dragon wormling. And it slowly raises its head at your commotion, and its eyes open.
For reference, so that I remember next week, I'm stealthing before I go in the room.
And
the exact opposite of stealth.
it opens its mouth, and a little static of lightning breath kind of curls out of it. And then the screen goes black, and we go to credits.
Dun, dun, dun.
I'll kill it too. I don't care. You are doing dishonor to my goddess. You're all dead.
Watch it rolling. Watch it go.
Oh my gracious.
Let's do some outros. Everybody talk about who you are and what you're up to in this next week. Starting with Rob.
Hi everybody, I'm Rob, at Ishtarwins on Twitter. And I hope y'all really liked tonight's episode. It was a lot of fun. We did lots of things. We had a very big surprise twist of the story when we got sucked into another. And I am gonna spend the week doing design stuff for Misscliks and Roll20, and hopefully tune in to either Naja's and or Brit's stream on Saturday.
Yay!
And that's me. Jess.
I'm Jess. I'm not really anyone, but
It's not true.
That's not true.
I'm gonna try to do some art this weekend, so I'll be tweeting some whips of art stuff.
Yeah.
What is happening? Friday is Star Wars Celebration. So that's fun, and I'll probably be watching that stream and tweeting about it. If that's something that interests you, you can talk to me about it on Twitter. Yeah, that's pretty much it for me. Thanks for watching.
Brit.
Me? Hello, it is I, Brett Wiseman, as always. Sheer Hex on Twitch. And yeah, I'll probably stream a little earlier on Saturday because I have museum plans on Saturday.
Yeah.
So I'm probably gonna start at 9:30, and I don't know what I'm gonna stream yet, guys. When I stream on my own, I'm still new at it, so it's it's real rough, but we have a good time. And if anyone wants, if Jess or whoever, Rob or Tia or anyone on this squad wants to stream with me, we will play games. Last time we played Duck Game, and it was awesome.
So how do you say like everybody's name but mine, and then say anyone? Like, how am I the etc.?
I was listing everyone's names, and I felt like it was taking a long time, and everyone was like, "Yeah, got it." And I was just like, "Oh God, okay."
If Rob and Tia and Jess or anyone in general.
Oh, everybody.
And whoever.
All right, guys, listen. If Naja decides to grace me with her presence,
And you know, I might.
I will be forever grateful.
She just didn't include you because she knows how busy you are at getting ready for your TwitchCon panels, plural.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, you're a big star.
Oh,
I don't
my
have to
goodness.
say your
Big
name.
star.
I'm just gonna be on the panels, and they're gonna be like, "But who are you?" And I'll be like, "Yo, I'm just here."
I'm gonna be
Hi."
screaming in the background. I know that girl. I'm her friend.
I already told you I'm making a Naja sign.
Please.
Naja. Anyway,
It's just heifer in like
Nice.
giant letters.
I
I'll
see
see
you
you
have a.
today. And then because everyone, like literally you guys, everybody is going to Evo from work this weekend. Like everyone is out of town, and they scraped the bottom of the barrel, and I have somehow ended up being a host on Twitch Weekly on Friday.
Woo!
So
I'm so excited to watch you.
that's going to be real fun. And, you know, Anna will, of course, carry me through the entire show, but it'll be a good time. So if you want to watch that, go watch it on /Twitch on Friday at 1 p.m.
Never mind, I'll mention this later.
I won't.
Otherwise, thank you for watching. You're all amazing. And it was a wonderful time, as always. Next!
I'm distracted.
Yeah.
I'm distracted by cat though, because it's so cute. Look at his little face. It's right there. Aw, I'm.
No one can see it. Tia's crazy.
Oh, that sucks.
Just
There's
us.
a really adorable cat, like right on the edge of the screen where I can see it. But kitty! I am Tia, also known as the Lorelania, and I am a full-time streamer. And I finally have an emote that I can spam in places, which makes me feel really cool. And it's a spider web, so it's very Calithra-y.
Aw.
Yeah.
Feel free to join me anytime on my channel. I am going through a little bit of a game difficulty right now. I'm not really sure what I want to play for games, but right now it's Hero of the Storm and Paragon, which is a really cool game.
Oh.
Oh, and I'm being the host of a convention in like 9 days, and I have no idea what I'm doing.
Oh, and that.
And that, yeah.
That's
thanks.
awesome.
XCon, come if you're in Virginia.
Yay.
I'm so excited.
Yay.
And last but not least, and certainly not etc., it's me.
I'm never living that down.
I didn't say etc.
Yeah, you know.
I
That would've
trailed into awkward words.
As you
And whoever is in this box that I'm looking at of cameras in front of me, whoever is my friend here.
and like that one like turnip over there in that box, like whatever, they can come too.
You're at the bottom of the screen. I was just going in order. I'm
Fine.
sorry.
It's
I'm only ever going
fine.
to talk about you. I'm going to be like, guys, welcome to
Fine.
D&D with me and Naja.
And some other heifers.
And maybe other heifers, other death ones,
Gosh,
and death ones.
made this whole dungeon for you and like this elaborate.
It's beautiful. I love
Yeah,
it.
beautiful, and the twists are like stabbing my heart.
You are truly, truly a goddess among.
You're laying it on a bit thick. Now I'm uncomfortable. And it's weird. I honestly, when you guys like water skied, like octopus water skied up to the water elemental, I was like, are they gonna like just go there by them? That'd be.
I'm really glad that we didn't engage.
Can you imagine?
And Robin, Sylvan, and Felton are just back on the shore, like, team.
Oh my God, Felton!
But anyway, my outro. It's me. I'm Nadja, aka Trista Ray. This is my main internet jam, but I also play Overwatch at 6 a.m. Pacific on Saturday mornings. My cuckoo crazy sister is coming into town tomorrow, so I have no idea what I'm doing, but you can stay updated by following me on Twitter at Trist_CHI. And last but certainly not least, and certainly the most bewildering thing to me, I'm on the TwitchCon scheduled 3 times.
Yeah! Come to TwitchCon. Hear what Nadja has to say. Don't listen to anybody else because she's the most important person in the whole world. Did you like me again yet?
Great, you're amazing. So yeah, I'm on 3 panels. One about podcasting and Twitch. I don't know what I'm gonna say about that. And I'm doing a GMing panel with such luminaries like Matt Mercer and Adam Coble and Stephen Lumpkin. And I feel like I might be forgetting somebody super important, and I just made a huge faux pas by forgetting that name. But I'm sure the internet.
Are you saying etc.?
Oh my God.
I might have just etc. the motherfucker, and I apologize.
Never change.
That's funny.
I might have etc. the motherfucker, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be alright because
that thing that I just got mad at you for doing. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Whoever it is way more famous than me, and they don't need my shout out. So whatever. And I'm doing a panel about the different types of labor involved in streaming with Inspector Beans, who is like my favorite person. So yeah, definitely if you're coming to TwitchCon, check it out. If you're not coming to TwitchCon, still check it out, because you know what TwitchCon is good at? Streaming.
Hey.
They're good at streaming their shit. So you can still watch me be on panels and drink lots of water nervously.
Yay!
And say many, many brilliant, wonderful things.
I'm gonna be sitting right in the front row anyways, so just like look at me. I don't care.
I'm literally just gonna cuss Adam out. I'm just gonna be like, you got me out here in front of these people, and I'm looking crazy, and you are the worst. No, he's an angel. He's probably watching. Adam, you're an angel. Of sorts. Anyway, that's all the awkward I have left for me today. Rob, do you have anything else to say?
Official stuff? No, not much. There won't be a table flipping this Friday. However, there's the possibility that there will be some streaming done on the Misscliks channel before the weekend. Keep an eye out on Twitter probably for a social eating hour tomorrow.
Oh, yeah.
That will involve.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm like, oh yeah.
That will.
It's like, who's doing?
That will involve someone from this D&D show and someone from Seaborn D&D show that work together. I'll let y'all figure that part out.
Also cups of lettuce.
So
that will not be thrown.
So keep an eye out on that. For that to hopefully, fingers crossed, be a thing tomorrow. And I believe that's going to do it for us for tonight. So.
Also, thank you for bearing with us with our technical difficulties.
Oh, yeah. Thanks for
awesome.
that. Yeah. There was a bad thunderstorm by Nadja, and then OBS was just crapping out at me at random times for no reason at all. So, thank you so much for helping us out by hanging around and dealing with that along with us.
It wasn't the effects of us warping through into another dimension?
That, yeah.
Maybe
Probably.
that's what
I
it
think
was.
that's what it was.
Yeah, actually.
Guys,
now that I
if
think
you're
about
gonna warp dimensions, you gotta expect that you're gonna have a few internet issues.
Yeah. Like you only really get 2 Gs in the other.
Why doesn't my Pokemon Go work here?
What kind of Pokemon would you catch in an alternate dimension?
You don't even know.
It's all Porygon.
Ones that aren't part of the original
No.
150 or whatever.
Missing
Wasn't that-
number.
Yeah. So anyway,
All right.
while we devolve into Pokemon.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Thanks
Just
again for
play
joining
already,
us.
Rob.
Huh?
Just play already.
Yeah. And
No.
no. Don't forget to catch up on other episodes if you want to watch the previous storylines before this week on our YouTube. And we will see you on this channel, this day, next week, 6 p.m. Pacific. We hope you had fun with us. We had fun with you. And that's it for us.
The Heroes United thing that's going on right now, so go over there.
Everyone keep waving.
K-drama.
Bye.